Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I am your host, Derek Schomer, and today we're making Doug and Dawn a Thanksgiving drink.
Who's excited?
It's
I'm
Thanksgiving.
thankful.
This is what we do. Everybody, all folks,
I got dressed up for
suited
dinner.
up. We gather around, and we're not really singing like
all folks in America.
Yeah, it's not like the Who's.
You know, I've got a little thing here. I should have gotten like
a pin.
A lapel pin.
We had
I have
a
a bunch
bacon
of-
pin.
Yeah, we have the
put on
bacon
your
vodka
lapel.
pin.
Where's the pin?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's here.
I need that. Can I have that?
It might be in that box.
That's not bad.
You're gonna garnish
work.
yourself. All right, we'll fix that later. I could probably find something in that box over there. So
I
there you
wonder
go.
why he has this big old hole in his suit jacket.
I know. Don't touch.
Yeah.
This is the salmon.
Pretty fly.
Today we're making the Spirit of Thanksgiving. And this drink was named by me, invented by who? Oh, we all kind of did this.
Yeah.
This is like our Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster from last week. This is a crazy drink that invests a lot of time into the theory of Thanksgiving.
Yep.
What are you trying to make?
There, I need a pocket square.
He needs a pocket square.
There we go.
Oh, I see. So this drink has 2 ounces of wild turkey. Why?
Because that would be the turkey.
Because it's the turkey in your Thanksgiving dinner.
Pocket sewed shut.
Right. How are we making this? This is a stir. This is a shake. It's got
Shake.
cranberry. Oh no, it's
Shake.
topped with cranberry juice.
Yep.
So we could stir the rest
Yeah, if you want.
because we're not. So we're gonna stir the ingredients and top it with cranberry juice. Why are we topping it with cranberry?
Cranberry
Because
sauce.
Hell yeah.
last time I checked, people that have Thanksgiving dinner
I loves the cranberry.
generally.
That makes the Thanksgiving dinner right there.
Yeah.
Cranberry.
Now
You don't like
So
cranberry sauce?
do you like the jelly
Oh yeah, from the can.
I like
baby.
it all.
Oh yeah.
fudge?
fudge.
The real stuff is okay.
I like
but
how he
from the
filters
can
himself.
is.
Now
You know what I really, really like? My dad, for the past few years, has made, hey,
Hey.
I just touched your penis with my cap.
sweet potatoes with pecan crumble.
I'm not doing.
Ah.
No, I'm not doing that.
Do you mean pecan?
Pecan.
Tomato.
We're in the north, bitch.
An ounce
Pecan.
of this ingredient. While at home you might be able to get away with using a different vodka. We're using a potato vodka. Glacier potato vodka. Why? What do you guys have at your Thanksgiving meal?
Mashed potatoes.
Right. And right beside the potatoes, we got a little bit of Junior Johnson's Midnight Moon, distilled from
So,
Corn.
This is another drink that you guys have concocted.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
what you did last time?
Did you actually test this one first?
No.
All right.
No, this is actually, and so we ended up.
Our last
putting
one
this-
came out good.
But seriously, we ended up putting this together, like came up with the recipe.
This was the hardest ingredient.
And then we were
I
like,
fought for this.
and then actually, Derek did. I was
Was there a
against.
committee?
I was against.
Was there
well,
voting?
Yeah,
It was
because
done.
it was. I was not into the idea of the bacon, but eventually
You needed some sort of meat.
ham.
We needed
turkey.
stuffing.
Well, there's turkey, wild
This-
turkey, but the
okay.
stuff. Some people make stuffing
Some people
with
make
pork.
stuffing with pork. Secondly, some
Or
people also
sausage.
serve ham with their turkey.
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So, but
That's the ham.
at the same time, when you get your big like slab of turkey, you usually only have a little bit of ham. You don't just pile it up, right?
Yeah.
So I only used a quarter of an ounce. No, half ounce. Sorry, of bacon vodka.
So, in really, after we put this together and looked at all the ingredients and then added it up,
You
like,
thought to
wow,
yourself, how could this fail?
no.
No, we were worried about that.
I thought to myself, wow, this is a pretty potent drink.
Right?
More potent than the Gargle Blaster?
No.
It may be right up there with it.
Yeah, I really think that it is. Because what the Gargle Blaster did
like
was
3
it
vodka.
had the moonshine, right, which was 100 proof. And it had the
what does this one have?
ruffle mints. So
it's probably 40.
This is 40.
Oh, somebody
Right.
makes stuffing with
That's
oysters.
only 40%?
Oysters?
Yeah, oyster stuffing. You've never had that?
No, I've never had oyster stuffing.
It's good.
Yeah, 40.
I wouldn't eat oyster
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, I know. Really?
Why would
I've
you
never
ever-
heard of it either.
I could not imagine that. That would be disgusting.
I've made it
I like good old-fashioned bread
I've-
stuff.
I've made-
Yeah, so do I.
Stovetop stuffing! That's right.
My
bitches.
parents make a pretty good pork stuffing, but
Yeah, but I don't like pork stuffing. Pork stuffing bothers me. Stovetop, next best thing is homemade. But I like that bread base.
I've made oyster
People make
stuffing
fun of that.
and have stuffed Cornish hens and baked those a couple times. It's really good.
Which is a
Sounds
waterfall awesome right there.
I like food.
I like.
I know.
Do you like oysters?
I do.
Do you?
Raw, cooked, you name it.
Nice. Right there with you,
Down
Bob.
the gullet?
Mm-hmm. Little.
You know what we could garnish this with?
Little.
Gravy.
No.
No,
On my
garnish with
oysters.
gravy.
I wouldn't garnish it with gravy. He's doing this a lot. He's very
On the raw
oral.
oysters.
Yeah.
Little.
Next.
A
Pepper.
little
Oh.
pepper.
Tony's-
You can't find the word.
Obviously.
Horseradish?
Cocktail sauce. Horseradish. Thank you. That's what I was going for.
Okay.
Horseradish. Wow. That's
As soon as you said pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like
Gotcha.
it looks like an uncooked turkey. No,
Lovely.
You can. He's gonna start. You can totally garnish that with a slab of meat.
How's it smell?
I'm gonna do my best not to comment to distort your personal views and opinions.
Last
Yeah.
time you said that, you started choking and you audibly laughed
yeah.
for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Pardon. I hiccuped.
Does it taste like Thanksgiving in a drink?
It shouldn't. I don't think there's any. This is a symbolic Thanksgiving gesture.
Yes.
There's. If it tastes like Thanksgiving,
Does it
I
taste
have
like
yet
what
to
you want to
find-
drink after you have that much time with your relatives?
I want a meat-based vodka tomorrow.
Anything to do that trick.
It took you a while.
I was trying to decide.
Who's trying
Because
to...
of the bacon. Getting betting.
I probably shouldn't have had that big of a sip.
Yeah, I agree.
I actually think
Go
my
whiplash?
vertebrae just ripped out of my back. It's yeah. It's gonna hit you in the face. So,
No joke.
no freaking joke. This is the drink you want for the relatives you do not like. Right? Am I right? Am I right?
That'll set you free, folks. That will set you free.
So go ahead. You were gonna say?
It's boring.
Actually, it is.
But okay, well, what are you expecting? We just threw a bunch of like clear spirits
So
in here.
let me tell you a quick little story.
Uh-oh. Is this anything
One
like when you
night-
pooped in the woods?
No, different story.
Okay.
One night I was really craving a Jack and Coke,
Okay, I can see that.
except I only had cherry Coke
Okay.
and I only had what's the white label bourbon?
White label Jim Beam.
No,
Really? I have Jim Beam white label.
white, something white.
Doers?
Doers, thank you.
Really?
Doers white label.
That's Scotch. But
Yeah,
okay.
that's Scotch.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Those are
Only
the
thing I know,
and I thought to
I
myself,
wanted to say doers, but
and I thought
Yeah.
to myself, well, let's try it and see what the hell.
So
It's worth a
Doers
shot.
and
Doers
Coke
and
Zero,
cherry
or
Coke.
cherry Coke.
Somehow, magically, those two had a chemical reaction and completely neutralized each other's flavors.
So you
and
can
it
taste
rendered a completely tasteless drink. I think you've done it again.
I don't think so. You do not get bacon out of
With
that?
bacon
yeah,
vodka?
yeah. The bacon does. Come
There's a
through.
hint of bacon.
The
Drink it
bacon comes
again.
through.
You might. It's one of those drinks.
Everything
that
else is a wash.
Well, you have a neutral based spirit. Look, the idea is that everything in here is
love
based
beer.
on the distillation of the turkey dinner.
Yeah.
Like, right? Because you have distilled.
If you took an entire
Let's-
turkey dinner,
Wild
ground it
turkey
up,
doesn't actually taste like turkey.
put it into the mash, let it ferment, and made
a
whiskey
distilled spirit, yeah.
from that. That is exactly what you get. Congratulations.
Exactly what I'm going for. Because it's the spirit of Thanksgiving. Those are
Yes.
spirits.
Yes.
And Thanksgiving is
Your
what-
Thanksgivings are boring.
I'm gonna say that Derek was like, this one needs a name, and I said, you know how I am with naming things, I can't do it. And then he came up with the spirit of Thanksgiving, my favoritist.
Favorite.
maybe more cranberry juice. It to me, it tastes like a dry finish, cranberry juice, a nice healthy hint of bacon. Are you okay?
Yep.
You just disappeared. You're disinterested now.
I'm
You don't like
looking for something
my
to
boring
save
drink.
it. You know,
You can't save it.
it can't be saved.
Can't save
I
Thanksgiving.
You know what?
I need
This
to take a drink.
this
of the
needs-
unaltered drink.
yeah, she has to try it so she can criticize. I think
Yes.
I will tell
That's a
you
good point.
it is missing the ingredient that's a
The
flavor
chat
agent.
room's making me really hungry.
It's missing the flavor agent.
Hey,
So, what do you? I mean, are you talking like a floral flavor, like an Irish cream, raspberry, something like that? I thought the cranberry would do it. Maybe
You should probably put a strain on it, drain the entire thing out,
And eat the ice.
and make something completely
And
different.
eat the ice, and at least you'd be hydrated.
Hey, this is not going to hydrate you. It's dry. I feel dry in the
It
finish.
is very dry.
I don't have a question
And,
of the day.
I'm going low ball on this, I think. It's a little too much.
Yeah, actually, that is a lot.
I need spices
It's
like
dry
rosemary.
from the cranberry. The bacon definitely comes through. But like on the bouquet, the interesting thing for me is on the bouquet, you get a little bit of the bacon and the wild turkey. That's what you get.
It's like a bacon bourbon.
It is
Alright,
a bacon bourbon.
Wrap this up and then you can let Grigit know how his little concoction here works.
How what?
I don't
He
know.
has a drink for you to mix up and taste and let him know how it works.
Oh, that's what we need to do. 13 more drinks.
No, just off camera as
Okay.
we're watching.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go.
That's
Finish
it.
it up.
Oh, question of the day.
Question of the day.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving drink?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a
Ooh,
spirit.
you know what I like?
What?
Butterballs.
What?
Turkey.
You dip your balls in butter? Oh, butterball turkey?
Please
It makes
do
it
not.
nice and
No, it's a drink.
Oh, it's a drink.
It's a butterball.
Butterscotch,
Butterscotch schnapps
schnapps, and Baileys.
Yeah, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
It's like a buttery
50-50. Butterscotch schnapps,
nipple? Okay.
Baileys.
You know what I like on
Float it.
Thanksgiving?
Apple cider rum.
Scotch.
Gewürztraminer.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right, yeah.
That's pretty good too.
Nice, sweet,
That's like the only wine I'll
white,
drink.
dry, a little dry.
You actually
but
have to
Besides
try
ice
more
wine.
New Hampshire wines because we're not a dry wine growing region. So all New Hampshire wines tend to be fruity.
Yeah. Dry. Yeah.
But the Gewürztraminer, you know, it's a
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
it's a very sweet, not it's a little sweeter in my opinion than a Riesling. The Riesling is sweet, but it has some dry
Some
notes.
dry
but
notes.
the
It's a-
Gewürztraminer is sweet and
Riesling can get pretty dry.
it pairs so well with the turkey.
Everything. Yeah. Okay.
No, turkey.
Okay, with the turkey. For me, turkey.
I concur. Good sir.
I usually I like orange juice. No, I don't really know what I drink. I usually drink beer. Whatever my dad's
Butterballs.
Because we're at my dad's house, so we get whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Butterballs.
Beer.
Beer. Homemade beer. Anything like family healthy.
B-52s.
Gravy, just straight. There's lots of things you can do. This could be an alternate.
New Hampshire.
We have beer.
There's a vineyard in New Hampshire, which I can't remember what it's called,
Well-
but they make a killer cranberry liqueur.
I'm
Drink it
not a
straight.
big fan of cranberry juice, but it would make good for Thanksgiving. Cranberry.
Yeah, I like
For
that.
those that don't understand our holidays, go Google Thanksgiving, and you'll find a wiki. Question of the day also, a second question of the
You
day.
find out what us crazy Americans celebrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second question
hey,
of the
let's
day.
celebrate, you know, coming over and
Killing everyone.
killing everybody.
Wait, that's what we do, rape and pillage.
Hey, we celebrate Columbus Day too. So
Right.
we're all
Yeah,
about
the biggest raper pillager.
it. That's right.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Can I finish?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Second question of the day. Bacon?
Why not?
The answer to that is always yes.
Yes. There you go!
Even in this.
Everywhere. If you didn't have bacon in here, this would
There'd be nothing.
There'd be nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
not.
go with that. Bacon. Done. EverydayDrinkers.com. Have a happy Thanksgiving. We're teaching you how to drink.